What's up? It's your boy Levelle Ford, and it's the Artistic Perspective Podcast. I wanted to tap in again with you guys just to give y'all some news, just some minor news, nothing crazy. Just certain things I wanted to speak on, and then I can have a reaction video of like a few videos I kind of like ran across. All right, so I wanted to first start off with let's see, I guess so. Popovich is no longer going to be coaching the Spurs, so he's stepping down. He ended up having a stroke, I believe, and he's still trying to work on like getting the left side of his body, to operate and cooperate the right way. So this is a sad moment for Spurs history, Spurs dynasty, Spurs. Man, it's just not for Pop to be getting out the game, man. It's he's been a dear to this to the NBA, and I just wanted to at least speak on it and show the video of him passing over the reins to I guess the new head coach. I'm not sure his name, but let's check it out. This is Popovich signing over to. So this is Greg Popovich introducing Mitch Johnson. That's, I guess, going to be the next head coach. As the Spurs head coach shows how severe his stroke actually was, considering he lacks motor control and coordination on the left side of his body. So you're gonna see obviously what the stroke kind of did to him. But like, man, Popovich, I hope you get well, bro. Definitely speedy recovery. Hope to see you at the games. I'm sure you'll be at the games as long as you can. But it was everything to watch you like grow up watching you. In a sense, was like, man, it was just stern, just like he never crack a smile, and then you slowly start seeing the personality come out of him. And like the side that you never get to see, and it was crazy to see. And I just started to grow a big love for the Spurs and Popovich as an organization. And then, I mean, it had some good teammates, players over there. You had Tony Parker, Ginobili, the Dynasty, Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. Speaks value. Like, man, a bunch of people. My boy Steven Jackson got a ring with them. Thank God. That's my boy. Another one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the All the Smoke podcast. Definitely doing y'all thing over there. But yeah, so yeah, he's passing over the reins, and it sucks, but he spoke, and I want y'all to kind of like hear his last speaking in the sense of what his name gonna go by now.
Yep. I'll have a new job, and I want to make sure everybody understands what the new job is. I'm no longer a coach. I'm El Jefe.
Longer coach, man. El Jefe. Senior Popovich, man. That's crazy work, man.
I want to make sure everybody understands
you
what the new job
see
is.
the boys on his side.
I'm no longer a coach. I'm El Jefe. I'll have a new job, and I want to make sure everybody understands what the new job is.
I can't think, but I believe that's Ginobili.
I'm no longer a coach. I'm El Jefe.
Yeah, Jefe, man.
I'll have a new job.
Hope the best for you, man. And like I said, definitely want you to get better. So definitely get better, my bro. Let me see if I got any other videos. I'm actually waiting on my appointment to get here, So let me see what we got here. So yeah, I'm waiting on my appointment to get here. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go ahead and knock out this other podcast episode while I'm already in gear, moving, whatnot. And also, I keep looking over here because normally I have my camera over here, and I'm looking at that camera. I'm not normally looking at my computer camera, so this is throwing me off. But I'm gonna remember that. You guys are the one, not the two. So today, locked in. Let's get on what my boy Anthony Edwards had to say after beating Luka and LeBron. And I believe this. I don't know what this documentary is from, but I definitely want to see the whole thing. They keep throwing it out there, but I know it's something with NBA. I know they stay on that shit.
We beat Luka and LeBron. I think they the best closers in the game. So who the f*** you worried about?
Game one today.
We shot 7 for 47 from 3, and we beat Luka and LeBron. I think they the best closers in the game. So who the f*** you worried about?
We shot this video. I kind of ran across this video, and I actually want to see what you guys think. This is kind of how I feel too, a bit with like dating nowadays in this in America, honestly. And I'm just really just like to the point where like, listen, I just don't want to go too much into it. I'm cool, lean back. I let people do their thing. I'm not forcing nobody to be with me or like up on somebody. I'm just good, man. Do y'all thing. But yeah, I heard this video and I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. And honestly, I agree with the with his observation. So yeah, let's hear what he got to say.
Then my race would get mad at me for dating outside my race, but I was dating outside of my race because they was doing things better than my race. I'm gonna keep 100. My Spanish,
better.
Well, not better, because I know where she getting ready to go. Not better.
I know you said they were doing things
not
better.
better.
I want to know what better meant.
Not better. I'm gonna change that.
I'm trying to save you for the
I know you
people,
is.
for
That's
the
what I'm saying.
culture.
Not better for the culture.
There we go.
Right. Not better. I was dating Puerto Rican, I was dating Dominican, I was dating African, I was dating all type of other really size American black, right? They were doing way more of what we expect we want our woman to do more than our American. Our American got real comfortable
Give
with.
me some examples.
Oh man, I mean, their mannerisms are different. Like even my Indian one was from one of them countries over there, right? I didn't have to really say much to do and be treated like a king. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times with our own American black, they expect so much of us and what we're supposed to do. Like things like if we go out and eat and we just have a nice dinner, we can go anywhere and eat and get a nice dinner. It had to be Ruth Chris, or it had to be this, that, or it had to be this, that. Then I get somebody that's just as fine, a Cuban or a Colombian. They don't care about nothing. They care about you and your household. Even though they still care about the money, but it's not about the money. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a difference. Not better, but sometimes we get tired of hearing working bags, sushi.
Do you think that's fair? Because I feel like there's a certain type of woman
Right.
that does demand that. And
Right.
to me, I think it depends on the bait you're using and where you're looking. If you're gonna go get a model from Instagram that got the BBL, the snatched in stomach, and has all the things that check off money hungry and surface, you're gonna get that. If you're gonna meet a girl and through different ways and ask different questions, you're gonna find that out a lot earlier on that what's important to her.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just talking about even if you look on just a regular dating app and just look at what a woman may state that she requires. You know, I'm saying these things because it feels as if social media again is the barometer. Okay, and it's the comparison, and when you're comparing yourself to all these other women, and of course, even with the BBLs, because I'm like, that's fine, but I mean,
What's BBL? I'm sorry.
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, okay.
And there's no shade to women that have
No.
them. I'm just
I was
saying.
wondering. I was waiting for it too. I'm like, excuse me.
And there's no shade to everyone that has them. I'm just saying, if you're going by just surface things and that's who you're going afterwards, then guess what? She gonna run them pockets.
No, and I'm not, and I want to get your thoughts, Doc, and as well, Amy, as a woman dating or even considering, I think that a lot of times, you know, we do value women, but when you talk about black relationships, I think we all come with some baggage. All right. Now, some of us have some baggage that's not gonna fit in the overhead compartment, and some of us have some baggage that you're gonna have to pay a whole lot more for to get on this flight, right? But the reality of it is that's just who we are, and I'm talking about historic. Like if you're talking about being enslaved, where we were and how we engage each other, there's a lot of elements there. But it can be a little difficult because women have expectations in 2021 that they're watching, and they're very material expectations. I agree with you, Claudia, but I'm simply saying that
not all of them are material.
and I'm not trying to generalize.
It's just
women.
most of the time it's pointing to American women are more material.
And it's America as a society.
Not better.
Let's bring spirit. Let's bring spirit into this.
And I gave you the space to even edit the better part, right? So and I'm with you on that. But let's say this because you guys both tie in two really important pieces, right? You talk about women who are not African American women, and you talk about the experience and what is the influence here. You mentioned social media, but what you're really missing here is the piece that you talk about, the enslavement part. The culture and the trauma that African American men and women and children have faced in this country is like unlike any other group. And so when we talk about trauma, what we know is that Black people have a lot of unprocessed trauma. We have a lot of hurt. We have a lot of harm, not just back then, but right now on the daily, right? And so one of the things that we talk about as professionals within my profession is we talk about how trauma impacts people. And so we love to say, Resma Minikin, one of my favorite colleagues, he says that trauma decontextualized within a person looks like personality. And that trauma decontextualized within a family looks like family traits. And that trauma decontextualized within a people looks like culture. Right. And so when you talk about how African American women present and what they need as it relates to security and finances and the finer things in life, and to look a certain way and to want a certain thing from their man and to have certain expectations, it's because of the trauma that we are still trying to survive. And when we talk about feeling beautiful and the BBLs and the Birkin bags and the wanting the nice things and wanting their men to come with a certain level of care and a certain level of treatment and expectation, we are trying to connect. We are trying to heal with you. We are trying to build with you. But there's so much hurt and trauma that we all have that we don't talk about, that we don't even understand within ourselves, so that we can't find who we're compatible with. Because who we're compatible with is traumatized versions of ourselves.
Spirit, do you think that women and men, women that seek the materialistic things, items, the tangible things, and men that just seek the women for the aesthetics, do you think those are people that kind of just gave up on love and they're just like going for, all right, well, at least I can see this, I can grab on?
Even understand what
Make sure y'all caught that.
we are trying to heal with you. We are trying to build with you. But there's so much hurt and trauma that we all have that we don't talk about, that we don't even understand within ourselves, so that we can't find who we're compatible with. Because who we're compatible with is traumatized versions of ourselves.
Spirit, do you think that women and men, women that seek the materialistic things, items, the tangible things, and men that just seek the women for the aesthetics, do you think those are people that kind of just gave up on love and they're just like going for, all right, well, at least I can see this, I can grab onto this?
No, I think it's science. If you really want to know, we are part of the animal kingdom like anything else. And so what the male species chooses is the thing that's biologically beautiful, because what it suggests from a DNA perspective is you're likely to bear my offspring and they will do well. It's survival of the fittest. And what the female species chooses is the male offspring that can provide the most security, because you're going to be able to protect me and our offspring, and raise us, and we will do well.
So we're not gold diggers. It's just science.
It's literally biology. It is literally biology.
We
When
have
you see,
our own
listen,
different.
listen. When you see the brothers out there with the rims and the flash and the money and the gold,
feel it.
they're no different than the male peacock that's showing his whole big pretty feathers. Look at me, look at me. And when you see the women that go, show me what you got, show me what you're working with, it's no different than the frog that ribbits the loudest, or the bird that chirps the loudest.
So what do you call a man that's just been providing, that doesn't ask for nothing? What do you call the guys like me who we don't ask for anything?
Oh, but you do.
How?
You may not ask it with your words, but your expectation is there. So when you say, I need that woman that loves me, I need that woman that has my back, so I don't have to say, hey, is that bacon and eggs there? Hey,
Okay,
are those clothes in the drawer?
Not cash wise. Okay.
So when we talk about compatibility, right, one of the things that I love to say, an acronym that I use is rises, that some relationships rise, some fall. You want one that rises. Rises stands for the different types of intimacy that make us compatible.
That was some good talk. Atlanta Black Star. Wanted to try to find out who's that podcast by. Hold on. It just like jumped right from it. Like, that's terrible work. Let's see if we can find it again. Okay, so this is notorious actor Jamal Woolard explains why black men date outside. I want to say this is Atlanta Black Star. I believe that must be their podcast or whatnot. So check them out. Some good content, definitely. I like everybody's view on here. And these are the type of conversations that I be liking to have. A conversation. I don't want to debate. I want to conversate. I want to like, okay, you share your ideas. I share my ideas. Pick at them. Like, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I don't like to have conversations to where somebody can get defensive. Like, we ain't here to do that. I don't want you to. We ain't here to fight. None of that. Hold on. But yeah, I just had to get to the door. But so I had a few other videos that I did want to jump in on, but I'm gonna get back to that at another time. So just wanted to tap in before my appointment got here. So this would be like a segment, like a part 2 to this. So this is part 1, obviously. But like I said, signing off, my boy Pop, and this is the Artist Perspective Podcast, and I'm your host, Devell Ford. We out.
Oh, you got a client, you said coming through.
They said they 8 minutes away. You can chill though.
Nigga, I ain't finna sit here while you work.
I mean, I'm just saying. Just one quick ass tattoo. Probably gonna be like 30 minutes. You been around when I'm tattooing. Nigga, stop acting like nigga like you just never been around.
I don't wanna sit here like
That shit quick and easy.
You had people like that?
Yes, nigga.
Oh,
So
hell
that's
no.
what I was just about to say. And I'm like, don't speak that into existence. I don't
Get out,
want
get out.
nobody. Well, I done had a motherfucker act like they just could not handle a tattoo for nothing, like any touching, bro. It was just I'm like, bitch. At this point, like, no, we ain't doing this. Like, that ain't what we about to do in this motherfucker at all. She definitely sent it the fuck up. What they like to say, what them young bucks say? Send it up. Yeah. Send it the fuck up. I was pissed. Let's see what dude's talking.
Okay, yeah, sounds good, man. Thank you for the detail. Sorry I'm running a little bit late. But I'm excited to get this done.
No problem, man. Take your time. Drive safely. Do not rush, but definitely drive safe and I got you. It's so funny, bro. He sounds just like his guy that recommended him. They both sound like they be rushing or just just like life is just coming at them and just a whole 360 just just like full blast. Like slow down, youngin. Like make sure you make it here, my nigga. Like I don't want you getting no accident on the way here. Sorry, man, got into a car accident. I don't need that. I don't need that on my conscience. We are not in a rush.
All right, thanks, bro. Thanks for that.
Good. Yeah, that calmed him down too. Calmed his voice down too. He was like, "Oh yeah, thanks for that."
I was dying, bro.
I was over here rushing. I'm like, man, fuck. Nah, bro, don't be like that. Definitely, we not here in a rush. I gotta try that. I think I have to have. I need to have awakening, a reawakening. Nah, diggity figgity.
So let me make sure I understand this. You're asking him for money, and because he doesn't want to give you any of his hard-earned money, that means he's broke? No. What it sounds like is you're broke, and you're trying to shame him into giving you his money.
Because it was this. I love it. Now, let me tell you this story before you see it. So, you see that dead line right there?
That's a deadline.
It's a dead line. They hunted that line on us on one of those like rich millionaire, billionaire trips where they go do evil shit, right? And after they did that, right, they hunted that lion. Its brother was nearby and saw it happen. So it waited.
Damn.
Okay. It's good. Okay, good stuff.
They took it down. They tried to.
What have I been telling you all night? The closer you look, the less you see.
I posted this.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see? Shit like that, you can't be fucking around with the wild, folks. That motherfucker must have ate everybody then. Must have took a bite out of everybody. But they just got up out of there.
Let's hang out there and wriggle a sec. I'm gonna take a little peek under the hood of your hubby. All right, now I'm picturing.
Came for his brother.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. They be thinking shit's sweet.
Shit on partner. Got you. Smooth and weed.
Every time you see or even think of Janet, you're gonna picture me. That sounds pretty psycho. And wide awake.
0.5 of this shit had me cold.
Well, we did the best we could, but some people just aren't cut it.
I was high as a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All I need is a little monkey dose. I don't need nothing crazy.
The great magician.